The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall.
Ali, Mogitin, Hafde Zantiro, Rananim, Kasilele, Lengwo, and Yakwe. Welcome back to another episode of the One Micronesia Show. First up, we do a sit down with a recent graduate of the UOG, Mr. Ivan Sablan, talk about his education and also talk about his new career that's coming up. Check it out. Ivan, thank you so much for joining me on the show here. First things first, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Job well done. We'll get to the uniform and everything. I know people are like, wait, well, uniform? Hold up. You just got your degree, you're just off the gown, straight into uniform. Yeah. But we'll get to the uniform in just a little bit. But let's, first question here would be, what did it feel like walking down the stage as a college graduate, knowing that you've reached this milestone, not just for yourself, but for your family and your island?
I think it was unreal because I never saw myself going to college. In high school, I saw myself just applying to different colleges just to get through, but then it wasn't until I went to Saipan and I was just looking forward to going to the beach on the weekends until I woke up this one morning and my dad was like, JC, you're gonna be at UOG next week. I was like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? How do I start? So it felt unreal because I never saw myself in those shoes, graduating college and obtaining a business degree.
That's crazy. I mean, talk about walking down that aisle, getting that degree. That's a lot of work. So let's get into that a little bit. Let's talk about, getting a bachelor's degree is not just 1 or 2 years. You put in a lot of years and a lot of work. Talk about some of the struggles that you had to go through to get to it.
Right. I graduated high school, Xavier High School, with not a great GPA, looking like below 3.0. And when I entered my first Zoom call or Zoom meeting for UOG, I realized that these students are top-notch students. They know what they want to do. They know what goals they have. They know what they want to pursue. And I was kind of like that student that was just wondering, like, how do I fit into this and where do I even belong? It wasn't until then when I realized that I need to pick up and I need to start working hard so I can at least get up to that level and get up to the university level, because I was never there, really.
Would you say that Xavier also played a big part in helping you transition from high school, obviously Xavier being a college prep, with Omnes Unum Sin, right?
Right.
So talk about how Xavier and obviously your family played a big role in you getting into college.
Right. Xavier molded me through molded my education, but not just my education. It molded my independence, my ability to work well with others, and it all goes back to what you just mentioned about Ut Omnes Unum Sin, that all may be one.
Let's kind of go back to your schooling a little bit. Like, what are some of the biggest lessons you've learned during your time at the University of Guam, both inside and outside of the classroom?
When I moved to Guam, I resided in the dorms, which I so loved. And after class in the evening, we'd always look forward to just going to play basketball. And it was always this camaraderie, this form of, us coming from different islands, whether that be from the CNMI, the FSM, and so forth. We all come to the dormitory and we all mingle with each other. And that was my way of me feeling like I belong, because these are my people. And it was always something to look forward to, coming back and seeing my friends at the dorms and just hanging out, playing basketball, playing pool, and so forth.
You speak a lot about your dad. Your dad is known across the region. God rest his soul. How has his life and legacy shaped the person you are today, and how did it influence your pursuit for higher education?
We're back to how I shared that, just told me next week you're going to UOG. And the day before I left for UOG, he gave me 4 words of advice. He just said, go out there and just work hard and just make friends. And that was so plain and simple. I didn't understand it, but it is today that I can look back at that and realize wow, I did try to put in the work. I put in the work and I made a lot of friends, and it's not really my own doing that I'm here today. It's really made up of all my family members, those people that guided me throughout the way, my mentors, people I look up to, my friends included. And it's just a whole vast amount of people that really molded who I am today.
So now that you've earned your bachelor's degree, what's next for Ivan Sablan? Obviously, you're in uniform right now, so tell us what's next for Mr. Ivan Sablan.
Yes, as you see, the United States Coast Guard. So I'm currently in a program called Sea Spy. and this program it pays for your college.
Wow.
You can apply as soon as you are a sophomore, and pays you throughout your entire college career. You are put on active duty, and once you graduate from college, you have a reserved seat at the officer candidate school.
Wow.
So what's next for me is this coming September, I have officer candidate school to attend in about 4 months and complete that, and then my journey takes on with the Coast Guard.
Wow. I guess, the question is, the military has several branches. You chose the Coast Guard. Tell us why.
Sure. I initially tried to apply to the Coast Guard my beginning after high school, but then I didn't get into the academy, and I was like, okay, I guess that's it for me, until I found out about this program, and I was like, man, I just got to give it one more try. And I love the Coast Guard for its mission, and we've both seen how they've continued to serve our region, and that's exactly the role that I want to play.
Man, that's awesome. And like I said, after officer school, you're gonna come back and you're gonna definitely get some roles here that really would be key parts of decision making when it comes down the line.
Yeah.
And especially for a region, we're seeing a lot of activities happening. I think you getting out of officer school, having a seat at the table.
Yes, reserve seat, right?
Exactly,
right,
is very key. And having been somebody from the region I think is amazing, and it's really it's very inspiring to see. And I think to learn your journey, how your dad just told you, hey, you're going to Guam, just do your thing. You did, and like I said, you did. You graduated, you got your bachelor's. Now you're on your way to becoming a part of such a great branch in the military that really serves our community. And I think that's great.
Right.
I just want to say congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much, Vic.
So before I let you go,
Yes.
I mean, just look into the camera. Like I said, we're here today because you did it, but there are so much. There's so much of the younger generation graduating, this summer, and they're preparing to take on the next step. It might be workforce.
Right.
It might be getting into the education, furthering their education. What message would you have for them?
Just know that you can do it, and only you can make your life choices.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Blanco, thank you so much, my brother. And congratulations again.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
What an amazing talk with Ivan. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall.
The One Micronesia Show continues, and now we take you to the 37th Annual Guam Micronesia Island Fair. Let's go.
Enjoy each other, please. Be safe, be kind, be respectful, but most of all, have fun. Your participation strengthens the bonds that unite us as one Micronesian family. So this Guam Micronesian Island Fair, we've been doing for over 37 years. And our island of Guam is very rich in the Micronesian cultures, the people that live here. And this is our way to showcase everyone's culture here that are our brothers and sisters in the Micronesia. And this is one way also for our people to learn the cultures of each other, to share the food of each other, to look at the arts and the crafts and all of that of each other, because I think the more we learn about the different cultures and the more we learn about their traditions and their practices, and they learn more about us, it just makes it a lot easier to continue with the friendship and the relationship and the bonding that we, once you know about a culture and you learn the people, it's so much, I think, more seamless in terms of trying to work together, cooperate with each other, and have one whole united front in this part of the world.
Holidays in Tiro. My name is Jonas Barcinas. I am the Vice Principal for Cobblerville Elementary School in Saipan. Well, this has always been a very great event, especially for our young children, where we're giving them the opportunity to learn to better understand in the preservation, perpetuation, and valuing of their own indigenous language and culture. So this is a great event. Actually, I have not been in here for so many years. I used to dance for Tautotano Cultural Dance Group for many years where we perform here. After moving back to Saipan, I haven't been performing here, so this is great. Giving our students the history of the Micronesian Island Fair, where it used to be very big many years ago, but then again now we're coming back, which is great. Yeah. We'll be performing a Carolinian stick dance and a song and a mass in Carolinian culture. So we have about 23 students, and this is Cobblerville Elementary School and Garapan Elementary School combined for the performance today at 4 o'clock. So we're looking forward. There's a lot of people, and the ground is pretty vibrant. So hopefully they'll see and watch our show, and there's some takeaways. So just promoting our Carolinian indigenous language and culture. Buenas para todos los Tomarianas and the entire world where all the Chamorros and Carolinians are, our CNMI indigenous community. Buenas, we're here representing the CNMI in exchange of our cultural performances in hopes to teach our children, our young children within the school, the preservation, the perpetuation, and the promotion of our indigenous language and culture. So sit back, relax, and we'll be performing in a few minutes. Enjoy Stu's Massive.
Holidays in Tiro. My name is Melanie Diwenyu, and I represent the island of Saipan. I am here to attend the 37th annual Micronesian Island Fair, and I would like to say thank you to Guam and Guam Visitors Bureau for having us and for letting us, join this year's festivities.
My name is Norman Skilling. I'm from Baranas High School and I'm in the 10th grade.
How's it feel to be part of the delegation to visit Guam for GMIF?
It's a good experience. It's actually the first time this club has gone out to Guam and it's been pretty fun so far. It feels good to represent and show off our culture. It's been pretty fun seeing many different Micronesian cultures come out and showcase. It's been interesting to see what they have, their dances, and their culture.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, more of GMIF.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall.
One Micronesia Show continues, and guess what? Yes, we're going back to Ipao for the 37th annual Guam Micronesia Island Fair.
Well, this is the 37th annual Guam Micronesia Island Fair, and we're so excited to welcome our entire community out, all of our brothers and sisters from Micronesia, even as far as Taiwan, for joining us today. Despite the rain, we've been cha-ching in the rain all afternoon, and it's wonderful. For me personally, it's been a really great event because I've had the opportunity to work on it in previous roles, and now at GBB as the president and CEO. It's very, very near and dear to my heart. It's a wonderful opportunity, again, for us to come together and celebrate our culture and celebrate, all of our lovely family members from all across Micronesia, One Micronesia. Viva GMIF and Viva Micronesia!
What's up, guys? Hapaday, Kamarale. Welcome to GMIF 2025. This is my first time ever joining it. Guys, this is awesome, guys. You got all the venue, all the tents, people from different islands. Bonde, Kushai, Chuk, Yap, Saipan, Tawao, Guam, of course. Bro, everybody's here. I'm from Kushai. I haven't had Kushai soup in a long time. I didn't think I was gonna have it here. So you can find anything here. If you miss home, come here. Come enjoy the vibes. Catch next year if you can't catch this year. Catch the future ones. Bro, it's a great event, guys. Come join.
It means a lot that through music and through arts and crafts and through sharing of our culture, can bring our people together and just celebrate each other and just have a great time. I want to thank everybody for the support over the years. I've been doing this quite a while, and I wouldn't be up on the stage without the support from everyone. I just want to say thank you and for your support, and I hope everybody well and stay safe, be proud of your culture and respect others.
The 37th annual Guam Micronesian Island Fair was a success. A huge shout out to GV for bringing this event together for 37 years, and I hope to see you guys at the 38th annual. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of the One Micronesia Show.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall. The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall.
And we're back. One Micronesia Show continues, and we close off with the One Mic Jam Sesh.
Break it down. One more time. Yang aliye ga awe, igamul matama soro, di bam soro. Break it down. Brother E, brother Al, amora baba mora yo, mabetal wan si kamasang. Akadibang, di bam bam. Brother E, brother Al, amora baba mora yo, mabetal wan si sa awa mang awa kulli kulla mora baba mora yo. Yang aliye ka uwe, ika mola matama ali, di bam soro, di bam soro. Yang aliye ka uwe, ika mola matama ali, di bam soro, di bam soro. Break it down, don't get your freak on, get your freak on.
And that pretty much wraps up another episode of the One Micronesia Show. And we'll see you on the next one. My name is Victorious, and all I gotta say is peace.
The One Micronesia Show is brought to you by American Music, located in the Compadres Mall. Now carrying all of our major music brands only at Compadres Mall.